This is an industry that champions change, that takes risk, that allows us to push our boundaries. And awards like the Doyennes just allows us to push that boundary that little bit further.
The reason I entered the Doyenne Award is because the word Doyenne really speaks to me. I love what it means. It's, a woman who's a professional, but she's also a total expert in her field. And I think within the Irish advertising industry, we have a huge amount of amazing minds, and I think that needs to be celebrated.
First of all, I'd almost be a little bit disappointed that in this day and age we need these awards, and that does almost annoy me. But rather than get annoyed, my thinking is let's do something about it.
I think this business in general is very progressive towards women, but I think we really need to nurture female talent to get to a senior level, and awards like this really accelerate that happening.
I lead a team of 16, 22 to 35-year-old young females. We're very supportive and encouraging of each other, so I guess this award would feel like one for the team rather than just for me.
I don't think that women often enough express how proud they are of themselves. I think that we kind of almost have a bad habit of wanting to apologize for being successful or wanting to apologize for being good at what we do. And that's not right. And I think that when we do something we're proud of and when we're successful, we should absolutely celebrate it and embrace it and show the world how great we are, because we don't do it enough. So it's really important.
The women who have got to the top have been seen as exceptions rather than making it just the norm. And I think that's not right. I think if the women get to the top, it's because they deserve to be there and there needs to be more of it.
Winning the award for me would mean a quality assurance stamp from the industry. I've worked very hard to get where I am and I'm proud of my achievements to date. But getting this respect from the industry would give me the confidence to take the next step in my career.
If I won this, I would like to inspire my peers by just being myself and letting them know that being your authentic self is the best possible you can put forward.
My role model, and it isn't necessarily someone that was in the advertising industry, but was my best friend. When we were 21, she started her own business, and I suppose I lived there for about 4 years, so I watched her go through that whole process. And I watched how hard she worked and how passionately she put herself forward. So I think I learned a lot of lessons from her and took from that if you have a brilliant work ethic and you push yourself, then you can really succeed. So yeah, I would have taken her as my role model.
I think it's really important to instill self-belief in people coming up the ranks and to have their own opinion on things. Especially I think with women and men, it's the competence ratio that a lot of people talk about, and I think men are very confident when it comes to the workplace. I think women are probably more competent, but they're not as confident, so I think that's something that needs to change.
Go for it. If you don't, somebody else will. I think respect is really important in the industry, and respect right through from the people you work with to your suppliers to the guy who delivers fruit to your office. I think respect is one of the most admirable qualities in a young woman on her way up.
Not to be afraid of hard work and to absolutely have confidence in that work and have confidence in your ability to do that, and don't be afraid to stand up and be heard as well. I think it's very important.
There'll never be a right time to get the job, go for the promotion, apply for the award. You will never have a right time. There's a just about right time, and grab it.
Dare to have a bigger voice. Dare to have a bigger dream. Don't wait. Seize the opportunities and make them work for you.